Courtney Griffith, and I'm an off-site trainer with Golden Quest. Today I'm here with Flynn, OG1. This is his fourth and final week of training. So in this video, I'm going to be demonstrating the commands that he knows and going over kind of what they are, and if they have hand signs associated with them, I'm going to show them to you. And today we're going to get started with our tricks, because that's his favorite and mine too. Now, when he's in the down position, if you want to do a rollover, you hold your hand kind of like this and put it close to his nose and you just rotate it. Come here. Down. Over. Just like that. And you probably didn't catch it, but the down command hand sign is like this. You put your palm towards the ground and you just lower your hand. Come here. Down. Yes, good boy. Over. Hey, wild child. Down. Over. And for play dead, I hold my fingers like this, pointing at him. I say bang. Yes, good boy. Sometimes it takes him a minute to do it, but I like to look at it as he's just having a very dramatic fake death. It's very cute. It adds a little bit to it, in my opinion. Come here. Bang. Good boy. Now for spin, you just get him somewhere near you and you can just move your arm. And he'll do this in either direction. Good boy. For shake, I just put him into a sit. Here, sit. And I'll hold my hand out. Shake. 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 If I'd had just one more week with him, I would have taught him wave, because he's already kind of doing it. He just started doing that though. Oh. Now he will jump through hula hoop. Jump. Good boy. Jump. As he gets bigger, if this is something you want to continue to do with him, you can just lift the hula hoop higher as he gets bigger. He's going to try to do it. There was no way he would have been able to jump that high, but he was going to try. He really does give his best effort anytime I work with him. And even if I ask him to do something that's probably impossible, he still makes his best attempt to do it. Oh, that was a big one. Good job. This puppy is fearless too. I've yet to find anything that scares him since I've had him, which is really awesome. For crate, I don't really have to give him any kind of command. If I just open the door, he goes in. Okay. Okay. And like I said, okay is our release command. If you do have any problems with him going in the crate when he gets home, just take like a little handful of his kibble and toss it, and he'll go right. Now for place, you just wave your hand over the place bed and tell him place. And he does automatically lay down. I don't reward him unless he downs on the place bed. Stay. little verbal correction there because he started to chew on the place bed a little bit, but he still didn't break his stay. He can stay longer than that, but I don't want this to be like a 20-minute long video, so I'm keeping things kind of short. But as you can see, he has no issue staying on there, which is really impressive. Come here. Sit. No, sit. Good boy. Now, for look, I ask him to look, and then I wait for him to make eye contact with me, and then I click and give him a treat. Hey, look. Good boy. Look. Look. Good job. And for touch, I hold my hand out with the back of my hand facing him. And when his hand touches the back, or when his nose touches the back of my hand, I click. And I have changed the amount of times I ask him to do it before he actually gets a treat. I might do it once or a couple of times. This is also a really good way to get him to engage with you for training sessions. I like to start most of our training sessions with a couple of touch commands. And if at any point during a training session he starts to lose focus a little bit, you can get him to re-engage with you by doing that as well. Come here. And as you can see, he does his auto sits when he comes to me. Down. Stay. Down. Hey. Come here. He knows I dropped a piece of food. He's looking for it. Down. Not up there. He's a silly boy sometimes. Come here. Stay. Good boy. Okay. He does know all of his commands, but just like any puppy, he's not going to be perfect all the time. Sometimes they need a little bit of a reminder, or you just have to kind of wait them out and be patient and give them a minute. That's kind of how he is. He knows everything and he will do it, but sometimes you just have to give him a second to turn it over in his mind. But he's very smart. Finish. Now for finish, you just wave your hand kind of in a certain little oval, and you pull it up when you get to your side. And what I'm trying to get him to do with this, and he does know how to do it, is to sit next to my left leg. Good boy. This is how we get ready for a heel. There we go. And when I stop walking, I want him to sit next to me before I give him a treat. I do reward him while we're walking. And as you can see, as I was walking around, I was keeping a continuous flow of food going to him. And that's because at this point, he's he's one of those puppies that likes to go. So when I'm walking really slowly, he wants to go real fast. And I want to make sure he stays in the appropriate position, which is why I'm doing that. Now, over time, he's gonna get that pace down, but that takes a little bit of time. And when he's in heel, he does completely focus on me. He doesn't get easily distracted by stuff. He stays right with me. The only reason why I'm keeping the food going, like you saw me demonstrate, is because I want him to match his pace. and have the appropriate position. So he does know how to do it. I'm just working on getting him to slow down a little bit. For recall, he does really good with recall. I'm going to try to demonstrate this. I have to get a little distance from him. Flynn, come. Good boy. He comes to me, he automatically sits. I click and I give him this treat. If you're having any difficulties with the sitting automatically, you can hold your hands down like this. Flynn, come. And pull him up when he gets close, and he'll sit. Good boy. That's a good job. Now this one's kind of new. We've been working on Leave It. And for that, I've been using a bowl of kibble. I sit it in front of him, I ask him to leave it. And when he does, I click and I give him food. Leave it. As you can see, he's a character. He's kind of dramatic with stuff. It's absolutely hilarious and adorable, and I love it. But he makes sure that I know that he's not going near the bowl. He runs all the way around. Leave it. Good boy. There hasn't been a dull moment since I brought him home. All right. I have absolutely enjoyed every moment that I've spent with Flynn. He's super smart. He picks up on stuff really quick, and the stuff that he does struggle with a little bit, he gets through that pretty quickly. The sky's the limit for him. He's a great dog. I couldn't ask for more out of him. I mean, my expectations, I always try to start with low expectations with the puppies so I don't ask for too much. And he went way past that expectation. I'm really gonna miss him. He has been the highlight of my days every day, and you guys have a whole lifetime with him to look forward to that. I can't wait to meet you guys on Monday, and I hope you enjoyed the video.